Tired of searching for podcasts? Try Storio, the only app you need to discover and follow podcasts from across the world. Get curated podcasts and playlists every day and listen to what your friends recommend. Share what you love and find what they love. Check us out on storivoyage.com/boom. Download on App Store or Play Store.
Storio. Hi, and welcome to Tutelate's very first episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am Priyadarshini Barak, your host for the show, an entrepreneur and NLP practitioner, the MIT career coach, and now a budding podcaster. Every week, we will have stories, talks, chats, and interviews with known and not very known, but very successful people in their industry, their journey, their moment of triumph, and a lot more. So today, we're going to start with a story. There was this small village called Hebron, and there lived a man named Azaka, a painter by profession, with his son Jacob. Every day, he would make a painting and go to the market and sell it off for $50. And doing this, he would make around $1,500 in a month, and this is how he was taking care of his family. And this was a routine for him from the time he learned this art, making a painting in the evening and going to the market and selling it off for $50 in the morning. Years passed by, and Azaka is now a very old man. His hands are shivering. He's unable to hold the brush tight. His eyes are not helping to differentiate the color orange and red. Sitting for long hours in painting is not as easy as it used to be. It was becoming very difficult for him now. So he thought he would impart this art to his son Jacob, as he learned it from his father, who was a painter himself. So he called his son Jacob and said, "Son, now that I'm old, you must start learning the art of painting and start earning." Jacob agreed. Next morning, Azaka taught his son how to visualize, how to make a circle to a sphere and fill colors and put life to the picture. He also taught him how to sell and market a painting, and slowly Jacob learned a lot of things in just a few days, and finally he was ready with his first painting. So today is Monday morning. Jacob wakes up with a lot of excitement, a little bit of nervousness, yet gets ready quickly and take his father's blessings and is all set to go out in the market and sell his first painting. So he starts at around 7:30 in the morning, goes out and roams the entire market in the scorching heat, and got back at around 5:30 in the evening after selling his painting for $10. He said, "Dada, I have sold the painting," and Azaka was very happy that it's just the first day and his son could manage to sell it for $10. He patted his back and they sat down together for dinner. However, Jacob wasn't very happy and was curious to know how is that his dad was able to sell it for $50 and why is that he got only $10 for his painting. He asked, "Dada, teach me more. There's something that you know more than that I do not know. So please teach me." Zaka assured him that he has done a good job and it's time to go and sleep. However, he put him for training for some more days, told him the detailing of painting, and soon after a few days, he made another very beautiful painting and went out to sell it in the market. roamed around the entire day, and this time he got $20 for his painting. He was happy, but still wanted to learn more so that he can get how much his dad was getting. He came back home with a little sad face and said, I am still not happy, Dada, because I was able to sell it only for $20. But you sell it for $50. There's still something which you know that I do not know. Azaka trained him again on combining the colors, fine-tuning, and asked him to do more practice. Few days later, Jacob made another painting. He went to a market, sold it, and came back home and said, this time I have sold the painting for $30. Dad Azaka was happy and that his son was getting better with the days, but Jacob was still not happy. He kept wondering, what is that which will make his paintings go for $50? And that night he was not able to sleep at all. He was just not getting the sleep. So he wakes up in the middle of the night and goes to Azaka. Azaka said, don't worry, don't be upset. I will keep teaching you how to sell it for a price higher than what you have sold it for today. And trained him more on marketing, rapport building, be behind people, read people's mind, and nicks and knacks of all selling. So the next day, Jacob was a little pumped and he went to the market. Today, he was able to sell his painting for $70. He was extremely happy. He was on the top of the world. Came back home looking at Jacob. Azaka asked, what happened, son? What makes you so happy today? Jacob said, Dada, today I have sold the painting for $70 and that's the reason for my happiness. Azaka said, son, I'm immensely happy and now I'm going to teach you how to sell it for $100. Jacob said, Tara, enough, okay? Today, I've sold my painting for $70, which you could never do it in your lifetime. And you will teach me how to sell it for $100? Have you lost it? Zaka felt very bad, felt very insulted, but smiled and said, son, from now on, you will never be able to sell your paintings for more than $70. Because when I was learning from my dad, he used to sell it for $30, and the day I sold it for $50, I told my dad the same thing. And from that day to today, I've stopped learning and could never sell my painting for more than $50. I was filled with ego and arrogance. This is the biggest enemy, when we think that we know it all. There's no scope of learning, and that is when we stop growing. We cannot learn everything from someone, but can learn a little from everyone. And you must be wanting to learn all the time. And now that you have decided that there's nothing that you can learn from me, that is the end. I'll leave for today with that note. Hope you like the story of the father and the son duo from the village Hebron and have thought about what is that you want to learn today. If you have, then do share it with me and the person or the source from whom you want to learn from. Happy learning. Thank you for joining me today and every Monday on Tutelage Podcast. I would love you to subscribe and share this episode with your friends, family, and loved ones. And also write it to me about what is your takeaway from this episode on my Insta and Facebook at Priyadarshini Barik. You can find all the details in the show notes as well. All you have to do is type in www.tutelage.com and the spelling is Tutalage. Go to the podcast section and then you have it all. And yes, do rate and review it too. Thank you so much and I'll see you soon.